this county, the tax base can only go so far. That's my take on it.
So what are some ideas or what can we do to educate the community? Because just having these meetings is not enough.
Right, I agree.
There's a lot of people that's been here in a while, but the people just don't know. It's hard to even get them to come to a meeting. We put it on social media, we've done a ton of things. So, I mean, what can we do together to educate the communities on the importance of what we're doing?
I think we could go to every community. I think this right here is a great start because we got a lot of people here from a lot of different areas. I'm thinking if we go to each individual district and show the public what would happen without this 8 rating. Because let me tell you what would happen. If we lose an 8 and go to a 10, and everybody insurance go up 3 or 4 times, or get to the point where you can't even get insurance, now everybody want to come and say, what can we do? Too late. So we need to have that same drive to keep what we got. So I'm willing to get with everybody here, and let's do this quarterly in each district and educate everybody, because people really need to know the importance of an 8. It's not much, but I promise you, it's way better than a 10.
They have any type of literature
We can
that
get
we
some.
can get,
Absolutely.
start giving to the people and kind of explain it, you know, as we get it.
Absolutely, we can do that. At the next meeting, next quarterly meeting, we'll probably hit Canonsburg, or we'll hit one, everywhere where we decide we wanna go. And, educate and pass out the literature. We can do that. Go ahead, Matt.
Still, you know, water gonna be a problem too, cause I know that in our area, lines ain't big enough, you can't shut off. We don't do that.
I agree.
Water line.
That's why you can't, that's why you're not gonna go any lower than what you got. But you can maintain what you got. Because if you lose it, you're in bad shape. I agree.
Just a couple things. When it comes to water, Magna Stanford Water Association is sitting on quite a bit of funds in their account, right? And if we need water lines, can we go to them as a community fire department and ask them, hey, can you help us to get the lines? Another thing, I don't know, I haven't looked into it lately, but did the city receive that $1 million grant from, was it funded from Benny Thompson?
I know the city got some money, but I can't help it.
It was nothing from being a company.
It wasn't, but it listed on his website as $1 million.
You didn't get anything.
They didn't receive it. And I was gonna ask if they did receive anything, can the county do the same thing, go and ask for support?
I'm pretty sure you can solicit funds and help from any agency you want to. That doesn't mean you're gonna get it. I don't think, just looking from my perspective, I don't think Magna Stampley would say, I'm gonna agree to put some more water lines in and do hydrants and not getting paid for it. So, I mean, they just, you know, cause it's costing them money.
Right.
I still feel strongly that where we are, and it's an 8. The only department here that can get maybe down to a 6.
Okay.
is Frye.
Okay.
That's it. No other department in Jefferson County can even come close to that. Right now, Frye is in a position where they can get a 7. All I gotta do is call up there and say, hey, come down here and do a survey, put some things in place, they can get a 7 rating. Probably first of the year. To get that 6, then the mayor has to put on some career firefighters. To hire some people. At a full 24 hours, 7 days a week department. So that costs money. Now, what I'm hoping to see in the future, what I foresee, is the city and the county working together collaboratively to do a full-time fire department because we desperately need it. And to grow these fire departments, to grow and protect our county, it has to start from the city of Fayette and work its way out. Anybody agree with that?
Right. Agree.
Fayette has the best, you know, I said best, but they got adequate water supply. They got adequate hydrants. They got a pretty much brand new fire truck. They got equipment Only thing Fed doesn't have is manpower. So once we stack that and get that manpower in there, 7 rate the keys is up top. Any more questions?
So, and I'm new to this, so
Yeah.
don't
Educate yourself.
Yeah, don't keep look at me too hard, everybody.
Go ahead.
You know, I would like for us to leave the meeting with some do-outs that we going, hey, our next thing is to go to Fed and see what their plan is for getting to a 7, right? And training, I think a lot of fire departments, you know, you have your little place, little staging area where you go do the training at a mock fire or whatever. I think that would be important for the community to get people involved with the annual training or semi-annual training or something monthly,
We have training, sometimes 2-3 times a year,
right?
where we have the, state fire academy come down and do classes. Sometimes it's 12-hour classes, sometimes it's 40-hour classes. It just all depends on what the chief wants. So whatever they want this year, whatever class they want, whatever they want to learn new, then we'll request that and they send instructors out. Now, as far as what are you talking about, like a training facility?
Yes.
Like Francis has. That goes back to funds. It costs money. So where are we gonna get the funds to actually build it? Now, what we could do, we could take an old house, an old abandoned house that somebody donate us and say, hey, we wanna go over here and we wanna set it on fire and do some training. We could do that. And it won't cost any money. But I do believe, and I just believe that the city of Fayette and the supervisor, our supervisor, are gonna work together. And we're gonna have a full-time paid career fire department in Fayette. Once we get that established, then we can move out into the districts and maybe start by putting one paid firefighter in each one of these areas. Because everybody knows if a fire occurs, the most important factor is time. If you got to get up out of your bed, you get a phone call, say, hey, we got a fire Stampley. You in your bed sleep. By the time you roll over, man, and get yourself together, come get the truck, 15, 20, 30 minutes pass by, the house pretty much been burned down. So, but if you got someone here stationed and he gets that call, he's rolling in less than 2 minutes. So it's imperative that we work together, city and county. And I wish some of our elected officials was here. I just wish that, but you know, they're not. But I think that's gonna happen. And if we can do that, we can make this thing work.
Right.
Any more questions?
My last question.
Come on.
I'm reading the newspaper a couple months ago and I see something that talks about Stampley Fire Department getting new fire trucks. And then I didn't hear anything about it anymore. What was the basis of that?
I don't know about the article. I do know that our supervisor is pursuing funds to acquire 5 new fire trucks.
Right.
I do know that they just got in a position to spend $430,000 towards the purchase of 5 fire trucks. So that money is just sitting there. All they gotta do the paperwork, saying we're gonna buy these trucks, boom, we got that. But you gotta realize, 5 fire trucks is $2 million. The trucks now are $400,000 a piece. So you're talking about getting $1.5 million financed. And the most you can go is 10 years. So that's what I'm saying. So where is this money gonna come from? It has to come from the taxpayer. It can't come from, we don't have any industry here. So if there's no grants out there for this, and we got to foot this bill, and we got to foot it, trust me, you're going to either pay this $25 a month or $50 a month, or you're going to pay triple on the insurance, or maybe not even have an insurance. So that's a dilemma, and that's something we got to ask ourselves what's most important. Keeping this 8 rate, going to a 10. And I really think if the citizens of Jefferson County knew this importance and was educated, and know the pros and cons, they're gonna elect to keep our rate. I guess that's what I feel. That's common sense.
So who's responsible for bringing that industry in?
Our elected officials.
Versus us paying taxes. What are they doing about bringing industry in?
I can't speak for the supervisor.
Yeah.
They were invited to the meeting, the supervisors were invited and they didn't show up.
I do know this, as a citizen, me, Ray White, I do everything I can to bring industry here. I know lawyers, I know millionaires, so I do whatever I can to bring it. But, and I'm hoping everybody here is doing the same thing, because this is where we live, and everybody in here should want the best for this community. So, you don't have to be a supervisor to try to, you know.
You don't have to be a supervisor to try to get an in here, but you've got to go through your supervisor.
Bingo.
I agree.
Bingo.
Any more questions?